Once upon a time, in the Virginia city of Norfolk, a little girl dreamed of dancing.
My mom used to see me watch dance on television, and I remember watching New York City Ballet's Nutcracker on TV, and I would try to imitate what I saw them doing. So she said to me one day, "Would you like to study ballet?" And I said, "Oh yes, mommy, oh yes, mommy." So she sought out to find the best school that she could find for me.
That school was the Academy of the Norfolk Ballet. She auditioned and became the first African American student in the history of the school.
She was told she would have to be better. She couldn't just be 100%. She would have to be more than 100% as good. And she set out to be.
I never thought about color. I just thought about being the best that I could be.
Ballet consumed her, going to Campostella Junior High and Lake Taylor High School. She had no time for football games or parties. She danced year-round. Her parents wanted her to go to college. She chose the University of Indiana, graduating with distinction in just 3 years. Then she headed to New York to fulfill her dream of a life in dance. Around the same time little Lorraine Graves was mimicking the ballerinas on TV, a male ballet dancer in New York was making history. Arthur Mitchell helped break the color barrier in an art form where it was said a ballerina's skin should be the color of a peeled apple. Fighting centuries of prejudice and a widely held myth that African Americans and other people of color were not suited for classical ballet, Arthur Mitchell became a star in the greatest company in the U.S., the fabled New York City Ballet. But in 1968, at the peak of Mitchell's career, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, and Arthur Mitchell knew he had to make a change in the world. With his teacher Carl Shook, they founded the Dance Theatre of Harlem. It was Arthur Mitchell and Dance Theatre of Harlem that welcomed Lorraine Graves to New York. At Dance Theatre of Harlem, she danced roles that defined her amazing career and was a critically acclaimed ballerina around the world. She was breathtaking as the Princess of Unreal Beauty in Dance Theatre of Harlem's famed Firebird. She was unforgettable in Balanchine's Agon, the ballet that propelled Arthur Mitchell to fame with the New York City Ballet. She was an ethereal beauty as Queen Myrta in Dance Theatre of Harlem's groundbreaking Creole Giselle. She was riveting in Balanchine's Four Temperaments, her interpretation standing among the greatest ballerinas of the world. With Dance Theatre of Harlem, Lorraine Graves performed for presidents and celebrities on 6 continents. She danced for Nelson Mandela in the New South Africa, in a theater that was integrated for the first time in history. She danced for adoring audiences as far away as the Soviet Union and Australia, and in Spain, Hong Kong, and Cairo. In Greece, she danced at the Parthenon. Dance Theatre of Harlem shone in the world's spotlight, and Lorraine was an instantly recognizable principal dancer. When the time came to stop dancing, she came home to Norfolk to teach and inspire young dancers with her invaluable expertise and her life story. Today, for her students at the Governor's School for the Arts, Ms. Graves is a living link to Dance Theatre of Harlem and its history. She is a respected adjudicator and a master teacher at ballet festivals and competitions. She is handing down the legacy of Arthur Mitchell, setting his ballets on the dancers at Dance Theatre of Harlem. Her accomplishments have left an indelible mark on the art she loves, inspiring others to greatness.
I'm Misty Copeland, soloist with American Ballet Theatre. Lorraine has been a sister to me, a mentor, just this amazing figure of a Black woman, something for me to strive for.
Today we honor an extraordinary life in the arts, Lorraine Graves, a superb ballerina, inspiring mentor and teacher, and a shining light, still showing the way for a new generation of dancers.